makofaba. Sauro de jemua, me femuna makofaba. Hey, we are mereshi, and ultimentu to asido. We are mereshi, and ultimentu to asido. Say they are body and inkune mahona, or they sada me bao mobile. Say they are body and inkune mahona, midi sada me bao mobile. Our day, mini penny na, the war won't go on. Midi ne penny na, the war won't go on. Intimate me fry watching me so. Intimate hold on me fry watching me so. In nama shisha nama use udoni edo. In nama shisha nama use udoni edo. Mire makuma okwao. Makuma okwao. Amadi dede. Mete uswana masoria mehemai. Mete uswana masoria mehishie. Mide makuma okwao. Midie makuma okwao. Amadi dede. Mete uswana masoria mehemai. Mete uswana masoria mehishie. Mire makuma bema wo. Nti ave so muye. Mire makore bekwa wo. Iswiri hera we yimi amai. Nipe tumi antete yentem. Uwe tumi antete yentem. Hey, manu makodi mbefa mi tu, mbefa me ko. Manu makodi ibefa mi tu, ibefa me ko. Yendo ni nyami amawati, midi ye yante tino. Imesi yendo ni nyami ama, kobi yante tino. Oh, yeah. Nama shish, nama use. Odano yedo, inama shish, nama use. Odano yedo. Oroka, sweetie kai, inoroka yo. Sweetie kai, iye kai, inoroka yo. Mire, makuma okwao. Makuma okwao. Amadi dede. Mete uswana masoria mehemai. Mete uswana masoria mehishie. Mire makuma okwao. Midie makuma okwao. Amadi dede. Mete uswana masoria mehemai. Mete uswana masoria mehishie. Mire Gumi kwenko odi odona di de bi akama no me kwenko di hey imagine all day it don't to me say we oh me so me kwenko day. Odona di day be a come on me kwenko day. Ah, they don't hear me though. I'm running now, they hear me there. Achimi you me kwenko, don't think I can't me so I. Yeah, what don't go ya? That's why I'm gonna try me feel free. Oh, what don't say ya? Man, I'm gonna try me photo. Don't see you gonna see you all day. But in a day, I come and go. Oh, me do ya me do. I Jimmy you be quite grow. Oh, no don't see ya. I don't go to it. Ah, they don't hear me do. I'm running my own day, me day. So I, yeah, what don't go ya? That's why I'm gonna try me feel free. Oh, don't say ya, man, I'm gonna try me photo. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, hustling every day on the street so that we can make ends meet. Yeah. Working 9 to 5 every day, but yes, we still can't reach. Yeah. But Jaja not gonna make we suffer, just hold on to your grind. Yeah. No say you gon' soon get better, after darkness comes the light. Yo, never give up, never give up. We going higher and higher, never will give up. It doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they say, we are still gonna stay on top. Get me now, higher and higher, never will give up. It doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they say, we are still gonna stay on top. Get me now. Rain, 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 rain. Growing up as a youth in Ghana, see me always happy as up on the corner. I remember when I didn't have dinner, growing up in Medina, but now I'm a winner. Jaja love will make me strong. Hey. So I keep on holding on. Oh. I keep rising now, I can't do nothing wrong. No matter how them try to put me down, I'll be here for long. We going higher and higher, never will give up. It doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they say, we are still gonna stay on top. Get me now, higher and higher, never will give up. It doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they say, we are still gonna stay on top. Get me now. Rain, 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 rain. Life is a hustle, every day is a bustle. Want to survive, say you got to use your muscle. Whether you sell fruits from the corner, or you want some marijuana, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You gotta keep on pushing through to stay alive. Never give up, never give up. We going higher and higher, never will give up. It doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they say, we are still gonna stay on top. Get me now, higher and higher.
asem se musiminya meko yepe Association, come on, boy. Madam for Ibu Nibi, no, I didn't send me a breme. Now, our ha, Memonato, and you may our Ibu Cassim, Achiram. Okay, now, make you go.
Wishes do come true. Here is one for you. May your days be many and your troubles few. When you're singing from your heart, every day's a brand new start. Make your journey happy and let us all take part. A happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Take these roses of red, lilies of white, and violets of blue. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Time to shine like a star, 'cause that's who you are. Day and night, the brightest light by far.
Yeah, Charlie. Patrick Motimenka, good morning or good afternoon to everybody. Motimenka, can I be heard?
Yes.
All right, we're good to go. All right, Charlie. They said yeah, no. You be kind de aseda ama utwedi amponyame na fe madam mo so ade ni na me betina ha na me ye me program a mo ba be support ye de nchia kese e Canada Toronto ha abontin so next Saturday anopa abo 11:30 exactly 11:30 na abo wa ha say intino ye de nchia anopa nchia ewia nchia no mranchia mo bibia wa join yen e political zone so ende minua ene adwuma a yebedi no sonko earlier on mo beka ya medinka bae ena me beka kire mo say mesre mo ende program ya me yi mesre wo bia ende program ya me yi mesre wo bia wo hwe program yi tie program yi bi say mesre wo kope NDC for omo manifesto 2012 to 2016 per MPP for so de na fabra ye wia ende me beto me boase na me nu mienu ni na we obi nkoka sekwesi Appiah na se NPP for e na atrotro nsem abre me se be me fam be propaganda we ye NDC for nankasa e budget statement ya wo mo betina abamu ana se wo mo bedi abania ne so no wo mo de beto ho de ma Ghana for say this is the budget statement of Ghana. Policies are ye ni dia ye dia go ni dia ye ni taxes ya ye dia bani. Minia ad couldn't ya me yes ade we ni na ne say na me pese ye cha ade bi mu ha say na nipa hu na nipa bi no mate omo ase. Eya mpre bebre no ye ni na ye ka say politicians so omo nka no kre politicians nye eye no kre. Ye ka say politicians dwene wo mo nko omo afu ni ade. Let's assume say ni na eye no kre. Nanso said the beya ye be hunu say me ye kwasi na wo ye kwado nti ene ye chedin na ye hwe obi aso track record as a political party ye de aban ahye wonsa say di oman yi so ana say ma oman endi ye say ye de oman hye wonsa na se wantumi anya adwuma ensusanso ben no oman ninya na se ye de oman hye wonsa na se wutumi ye na se oman no so ye adwuma so no so esunsusanso ben na yinya. And then most of Miniama Mebekano Hano is going to be centered on our tax because Enche Yebia Minia, Minu Mini na yet Krumwa. And I your papa can Ufuriata. Echo yes oko reading the budget. Now, all reading the budget, no. Nan kame die me kwesi Appiah die they are not me expect woman say. Eye esu a ye nuanom bi su oye na ye nuanom bi di epinia ye nuanom bi mu si ensemo a binom atu ye ho agu social media da Ghana for can left and right na me dwen say no ho budget na me bete na adea ba ko na ye clear about budget. Budget is something you cannot lie about. Only me Americano budget e ya adea bi a untumi ntwatro because you will be exposed to twatro budget mu a ye beche enti budget untumi nkotwatro. Budget includes what you have done tie budget it includes what you have done over the year and what you expect or what you want to do for the next or the previous year that is coming. That is what the budget comprises of. So the budget comprises of both positive and negative. What makes a good budget is if the positive outweighs the negative. And what makes a bad budget is if the negative outweighs a positive. And that is what it is. When you get rocket science, when you hear degree, you hear diploma, now what they are to say. You don't need none of that. Now, and there a bill may there any NDC communicator, including their general secretary, as you don't get ya. Say someone may be reading what have kind of way. Say and try We dare them to come out and say, sa budget statement, yeah. Kwasi abo yo te Canada ye begina wa wokan yi. Enye NDC for enye ne yetro ye. Eniama mi be so wa hey taxes na me ba bobo so wa hey. Me pese NDC ni bia ende o se ye di e-levy aba. Enu wuti tax asa be budget ya ye di aba. Emu niama pa, emu nhihye ye pa, sanka Ghana babunu eridi budget na ti ase. Ni ye hu die hin na beboa me, na die hin so na emoa me no. Ye hu eno. Ye did the whole budget over 300 and something pages. Akwa akwotre den, akwa akwohye e-levy. And no man gasa print on own document from NDC headquarters. And no man chamo social media pundit for. And ya poor gummy did deceiving crop for and then Ukraine in Abede do ha. Now you will maybe some questions to be. Answer the best start. Let me hear some my shout out. Let me see who is here. Obi anka say Felix na me hwe but man te wonka mesrew. Oba so na wa share page no. Mesremu pi. Oba so na wa share page no. This day share no. Na mo like you guys don't really share. Mesremu mo share boy. Drew Buffy, thank you for joining. Phone with you, low phone. Obi ba so kra hu de also. Cynthia Kwa, I know you should be here. Godson Okatechi, I hope you are here. Christabel J, I hope you are here. When you me whom no phone me. I don't know why. I hate this phone so much. I hate that phone so much. And to me, mommy who is here. Asa Lambert or see good works. Thank you for joining me. Please, Oba no share. Bobby Goji TV. Oh, also chiamo monemo amoshe wo YouTube ni na. Enemo amoshe wo YouTube. Ya damuni na say mama YouTube no grow steadily. We really appreciate your support like your support on YouTube. The American say Mr. Who are Facebook be amon share amama salifu also ha mama mi hu na mon share uchro udi anama bo udi ana oka bibia ana uja comment ya na metumi abo udi etumi ama wakwa aba e aba program no so mesramo afi we mamu fe ndi agro unim smart TV kateche free for one please tag them tag their names and their handles on this platform mesrao Marie Buedu or kateche free for Avram Ben Moshe Face the Country for Dr. Ren. All of them, write their names inside the comment box. Tag their names. Miss Remo, somebody do that for me. Eric Anderson, thank you for watching. Teresa Usume, that's the one joining. Miss Remo, Bomoding, I want Lindo Poku, Miss Remo, tag them. I want you people to tag them. Tag everybody. Ebenezer Kobe Namiche. Yes, we did on YouTube. That's the same motion with YouTube. Please tag them. I'm begging you. Dorothy Sampson, tag them. One more political zone for only na montage, but importantly, montage fix the country for conveyance and money na Mesremo montage obia. I don't want to do this presentation without having the audience I need. Mesremo, we dey minko to go from me pamucho. Mon share page we nenko because mo kroya na mo beko na NDC for akoda da mo betwa mo ntro na afa ye fa mutirimu amudi mirika sia ba na kwesi ye se me kokontokwa. Me de no kura no ebrem wa ha mesremo mon share page ne nenko mon tag sankrofo na wo ma tu om ho agumu a wo mu gina wa sebi preduasa wo mu din sem hunu no mon tag o mu ni na okay obia ono na ese say MPP ye nya ade NDC ye better into we are better off with NDC than MPP no mesremo mon tag o mu ni na mesremo. I'm not saying their names. I want to see Okateche free first name tag. I can't write because how we a bow. There is a phone here, ikuta me, it just a minimum why, but anyways, that's another day. Miss Ramo, more they target tagium. I want to see their names said they've been tagged so they know said they will get this video. I want their followers to also be tagged. Miss Ramo, menye video patch say that because and then the American wahano. Ebe here say nipa do na betie. Ebe here say nipa do na be enti Miss Ramo. William Hansen, Mesramo Mamonko, mon share page, no. Kwesi, mon share page, no. Mesramo, everybody tag them. Mon tagi Okateche free fa, mon tagi Avram Ben Moshe, mon tagi Captain Smart, mon tagi why Menovo so one more can hold Dr. Ren Ofiamo Upankas Numinina Mon Fawomunina Montague Obia Mesremo Media need dear Pamucho 55 people abano mon chenenko na montage sanko for we mami because say idea we twamuna nipa na ntia ebehame na yengi ya hu free de bia ye ba ade say ye di atemu ansa na ye beche afre nipa se mo mehwe no we need to stop that kind of because say ye penokure netie na say all we care about is sensationalization oh and we akodi we atem and a boy and the jumo de akodi we no and a boy and akodi we atem and a boy and na wa ye we say and no kwan ye peti Ghana won't go nowhere. What you want Ghana to go forward? Yeah, good news, sir. You don't want to share it when we are talking about something that will benefit Ghana, something that will educate Ghana. Say the beya obi asebi why na adwene say obetu mfutura gu nipa nani ho ada ho na wo so a wote Ghana wote won wo so ani ada wo so hu de akoso no Ghana form person ye be share those kind of news. May said there patch up because encrophobia to ye hu agu so say Ghana and ya menewo wo a wo hwe me a na wugina social media wo hwe me mo and a mama encrophobia enye to me a wo mo say Ghana na nke dia na nke efe say obi enya abotre say obehwe obetie na nka wo de no kre sebi ebema nipa kon no say de be ya nipa kon no kwa na so koshi obi a wono so atumi a kire ne hu mu no social media bloggers adane ye ho say de bia ye nkotu jangum ubejina na wo kan kwase asem ubejina na wudidi atem ubejina na yese na beef ubejina na yese na agrada ubejina na yese say na big j na amankrado sankwase asem ne de ende ne yetu agusupu and then the same people will go and follow and consume foolishness and then not know how the system is running. They will turn back and say, we want the system to work, we want the country to be fixed. Me king, Niama say wutie, Nama who say the country no sabe ya fix it, and then he need to know Ghana ni o social media or beka koton the credit. No dia betna ho, no dia hwe ne kodi hwan atem. Hwan ne wo audio wo krom. Hwan ye chita for ne doso. One the one link. So just say Sam no is more reverent on Ghanaian social media than anywhere. Oko Japan, Oko Weya, and for the social media, sebi. Build your community no. Ghana community are your social media there. They are your pane stupid news. Obia koware, when to me and koware, no na be your topic. Obi kowari when to me and worry men no sako pasco sayeden and no be your topic. That is what people will put camera on their face and dissect somebody's marriage. Me can one on the boyfriend get a crotin and ten crown. Boyfriend get to and yes, so my crown. They can't even manage their boyfriends. Obeba betre social media we twi pancake fe no do obi aware semat now no wa wimunam one boyfriend keke one ne te kra no wontumi nso ano. The same person will turn around and come back and tell you say we want the country to be fixed. Let me tell you something. I only come to give you nothing and nothing but the good news. You can hate me for so many things, but you can't hate me for my truth because I always come here to do one job, and the one job I come to do is to what? Is to tell the truth. Obi say in terms of arresting the dollar, in terms of shifting the economy from taxation to production. As I research Francis, I don't know, baby, or no common free, but if you are talking about in terms of arresting the dollar, yes, Dr. Bawumia arrested dollar no better than you people ever did, better than any NDC government has ever done. That is a fact. You can check dollar to CD ratio, and you will know say Bawumia's CD to dollar ratio is better than Mohammed's, it's better than Atamel's, it's better than whoever that was there. And that is a fact. You understand? The only person who beats Bawumia's CD to dollar ratio is President Kufuor, Aliu Mahama, Asan. Aliu Mahama, or no, to me beat Dr. Bawumia, who is also an MPP person. It is all about talking about arresting the dollar. I can tell you on authority say, Sebi mobile far NDC for mobile far dollar no at the CD depreciation of 6.4%. Move free so Mahama free to 2016 no. Now 18.0%. In the CD to dollar. You guys shouldn't come and bring your stupidity on this platform at all. And then you be when a ban CD to dollar. Do not bring yourself cry. Now, a ban in terms of shifting the economy from taxation to production. NDC has introduced more taxes to Ghana than any other party. I will show you and I'll prove it here today. NDC are introducing taxes than any other party that has been in Ghana. Period. NDC so I misuse tax money than any other party in Ghana. Mutie the American. More tax, no. More tax at the third time, madam. More tax, and my Ghana for call IMF. A coup for on the tax and for Ghana call IMF. That is the difference. In any case, how many taxes has NPP introduced? How many have they abolished? How many have you NDC introduced? And how many were you able to abolish? Since 2012, NDC has never met their target. Since 2012, NDC in Tradia on budget mu meet target net that. And today I'll prove it here. Since you started saying you can't budget. Oh, yeah, Mr. Speaker, this week we tried to reach this target. NDC 29 years, omubedi so woman di omo budget so that they be omo bar for supplementary budget. Every year, be a media review, they request for extra money. You can check the parliamentary Hansard of Ghana. That is where the sources are coming from. It is a me who say NDC for big go. No one tia membu say. Na nu tia tia who go abonti be Jimmy kan kwasi asem. E kata ye ni. So bi be 4 years inti. Ye media tro ye me da Ghana for ye me twa tron fan say niama. Make us Appiah. I won't let that happen. Now, let me say this here. Mr. Drew, let's start off with, man, you know what? Now, let's get down to serious business. Now, me idea we, when you are educating like this and giving the fact out, people don't come. Me betlan, I'm here, Dr. Ren, no, I'm here. Dr. Ren, no, Papa say, Mama Jimmy, about down for any anchor, page in this wire, page in this wire, and we claim we want Ghana to move forward. Yes, you and me, Debiana, mediatem. I say, the time has come for us to let the truth be told. Me pacho call electronic levy, no FAQ, electronic levy, no call, because I signed the letters, deduce it. Tax now, Abba, NDC for Alpha, one be year to my pampa so. Edinam bebia edi da Ghana photo boba park no so no me part of FAQs on the 11 of no starting and only a day starting there Mr. Me yana quick because maybe we way answer na ye ko read this budget we are honorable Ken eco read he their NDC former yeti ase say Ghana now has moved from a good or standing credit to the lowest creditor. Just a Ghana Atetia Pansam. Now everybody in Ghana would know, and this is for the time. Almost will be able who say Ghana Atetia Pansam when they read this budget, because this budget will come and show to all Ghanaians say Ampa Ekufuado aban Oma Bon Oma Yen. This is what NDC people were communicating to the extent to say yenya certain media houses omube bie omano kan say budget no oma hwebi oma hu ne asset no na bibia ewo mu bia kire say Ghana is going to IMF, not just IMF say bia yekobo bosia de bedidio na mbom ye go under HIPIC facility. Sadly omoya propaganda no NDC for na air propaganda no. They were doing this propaganda without thinking in mind. Say, now, idea your friend HIPIC crown, sebi edasotiase. Facility your friend HIPIC ya President Kufuor Koye. Eko GBI and there, maybe Kanya Chiramo say, NDC people praised HIPIC. HIPIC now NDC for Soria and the President Kufuor de HIPIC and a HIPIC and almost the HIPIC no. NDC inside their manifesto 2012-2013 manifesto gave credence to what? Gave credence to it. NDC for me catching it say, HIPIC now no mujina or say enye papa. HIPIC no almost sick for the yako. They said it inside their own budget statement. Say, because of the HIPIC initiative, no, Emma Omo forgo so many loans and kebe how loans are no. They bought time with it. They were able to do stuff a lot due to the relief the HIPIC facility brought. NDC a manifesto. But the NDC were different than what is in their manifesto. Do you know why NDC is saying something different from what their own budget statement says? Because when you say you don't care about budget. Odo wa no keke neka. Odo wa no keke because ene ukoto bro olonka. Na say 5 CD. No china ukoto ni 10 CD a. Chere say aban na nya de. Say the bro na short. Say world economic way na about there be odi answer short in this complaining na be. But obi also a politician. Not here, member asino. You just don't mention something and just let it go. Say no, down. You go, you dive deep into it and find out the truth and the fact for your people. Hypocrite and this for the board President Kufuor in their own budget statement. They praise Epic. Now, and that means yes, dear way. I'm a obi bia or Junior Sammy Kwesi Appiah, my bet na Detroit. And I'm a propaganda no. Mom say propaganda can never be my trait. Propaganda can never be my portion. Because unlike other bloggers who are just waiting for sensational news to make numbers, I delve deep and do my research to find the fact and truth about matters before I come out to sit down and talk. Because I don't want to feed you with the fake information, false information, or baby. Ye be sawa went to me and yan who continue. Oh, Felix na account on the page in the zoo. I don't want that, so I will tell you the truth. Only have first I will two of you. Now we'll share a page, you know. Or say, what is e-levy? The e-levy is a new tax measure that will be applied on the only the originator of the transaction on an electronic platform. Electronic platforms include the following: fintech platforms, online banking, and Momo platforms. How much is the e-levy? The value of the e-levy is 1.75%. The government would apply a rate of 1.75% on all applicable transactions. Keyword, applicable. Transactions are a womb. Ma obi nada enkotie kwasia A+. Boy now only motion what na game pass one to me graduated ano. And kwatra ma A+ and can kire say they are going to tax a tax on a tax. It is never true. I want you to read this text with me so that you will know exactly who this e-levy affects. In any case, as we read down, you will come to appreciate, say, certain government institutions, DVL and A+ that will say, who could your tax and your tax was so online. It is a lie, it is false. Most government agencies are exempted from sa e-levy way. Now me be since when did they read this budget? First day me buy na me bro so keke. And me giant I'm catching some mama me time na me fan code delve deep. Into afiyankum. How would the levy be applied? The levy will be applied to every transaction above 100 Ghana on a daily basis. That is, after every 100 Ghana cumulative spend, the e-levy would be applied. For example, if Kofi sent 50 to his sister in the morning and sends another 50, totaling 100 to his brother in the afternoon, he will not pay e-levy. However, any amount payment or any payment after that threshold would apply an e-levy. And sister would take village. I will say, who send this sika? Sebi. Sikebi I will send the bia fedie ye de beto so no. Dia book we any transaction na partner ye say entisa. Nembom dia ye say seme ana wunu bi wa Accra na o send 50 Ghana no pa. On tua bibia wo so. Or send o papa ana o mame another 50 Ghana and 100 Ghana. And also on tua che wo so. Nembom yan fan say wo person wo ye anything above 100 Ghana. Why the daily limit of 100 Ghana free na we no? So a person wo ye anything fan say in effect no Wa obey any tax and as obey any transfer at once. You can say 150 and up is when this e-levy 1.7% would actually kick in. Is somebody listening to me? Mamun tie those figures now. Marie Buadum dia go page na ye draw. Maybe travel taxes your money aban ni na say NDC for taxes ya wo de ba ye. Na so e na ba ye wo ma twom ho no ma call listed be she ba omi an ekufu adokon ba ye be go mani mu asede bia. Me nua me se akyerem bi wa ma say se wo send wo maame sika imomu. First na imomu yi anyway. Sabe se wo di sika ebe ye den, wo di sika ebe ko ba bia. Either say wo di command car etua ho bibi. And I say, what na care mu na wo di akwa every 2 weeks na di akoma maame and na di akwa papa yare for. And na broni di bibi ba na ya mo wa say nkofo bi so mani abie ya for my mom no mu ni so. No mu nim say convenience cost. Obi a ono na sie say ya for aban ma no mani media aban so. But onim say whenever you create a convenient system, there is a cost to the convenience. Price ya motel for Gino and yes, a 5-star hotel oji. Why is it so? A holding now to make that anamebwa, Uda motel idea beche, Uda hotel idea beche. So why is one more expensive than the other? Because of the convenience of other. Because every motel it be cranship. Every motel yeah. Small you be come said that but hotel at least Yamao fine, Yamao air conditioning, Yamao microwave, Yamao say your brochure sabi yanya way and toda way and Yakobo Sewuno. Uko hotel ya, Obama afraid kakra, no mama where you kakra, toda kromoma safe near the day. So there is convenience in the security you are getting from a hotel as compared to motel. And to be a wusu wanyansa, what junior Juma, we have faced the country freedom fighter NDC. What's the word junior Juma? You want something that is convenient. You want that convenience to be done, but you want it at a free cost. Who told you there's free lunch in this world? You are in America. When you transact money, you pay. Mutie. For America. Who transact this car, you pay. Oya cash up, you pay. Where other transactions are you pay due to the convenience. Unyano. And kawunantia ko bank ako salai. And then I na bisi uka. Wo kwa ko salai. And then ye sa de na free wa. And you're free. It comes with a cost. But I say NDC ni mu say eba na kenkanya Ghana foni bebre ye nkan ne ye hu. And na ye ne kura se binyame aye adoma ye tumi kan Kofi is the ama is the bed no. E mo ahi ne tumi kan Kofi is the no tumi ti ase and also a big problem. Na ka ye kan ade ti ase na ka ye hu de we ade kwa. Ma me papa wo hwe me awie yi. Me srem wo ani die mu ara. Eba me sen. And I will catch them and say, what taxes ya would you be we are say? And also change any other government to the point to say, what crowd ya why a video I will say, where do Ghanaians want you to get money from? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Do you bet to me I understand better tax? So that is the only way I can generate money. A coup for the one who's planting for food and jobs, they be able to me this car. A coup for the one who's one district, one factory, they be able to me this car. A coup for the name says zipline drone, bet to me this car. A coup for the name says development bank, bet to me this car. No, Mr. Mahama there, or see the only way he can create money and create something for the country is to tax them. There is a video, he said that. The president who said, say, do you think I take delight in taxing you? But the thing is, if I don't tax you, where do you expect me to get the money from? This is a person who claims, say, MP Pinia Kufuor where the tax ebu akwen. Minia, 2014, ye na abandu mani begina we introduce 9 taxes direct. No curve, no bend, straight. Can I get one NDC person watching this platform right now? Be honest. Pick up the budget statement, that Jimco budget statement. Mention 5 taxes that was introduced in this introduce, you can't say introducer. Adia Feni and Deba. Mention 5 taxes that was introduced. Some of the taxes the dozen. A kufado the tax ebu ye kum. But don't ye a kufado Eddie ebu ye kum. Say a kufado the tax ebu ye kuma. Me pacho 2018 taxes are here na NDC sorry MPP de buy. 2019 taxes are here na MPP de buy. 2020 taxes are here na MPP de buy. Muka say 2020. Ya koya you know and you introduce 1% yo. A car sebi. Na NDC former year to 5%. 5 good percent. National health insurance levy. Kufo edibaye. National health insurance levy. NDC for be gu no. Na enye jume biu no. National year to whole tax. As far back as what? 5%. Ekufadu corona imuta moche yensuo ye no who kai so ko introduce 1% po 10 cents or 10 pesos pe 10 pesos on our own national health insurance levy mo kai dia NDC for ye just one no tax ba ko pe na se nyansa wo the American mu a minua ba ma ya okay say thank you for being here eba me say and obi a Ojina one reading mo ye reading tax baako pe na or the tax mako 9 at a go say the baby edu no so one fast taxes we amba aban no onye ska de be hwe Ghana na munim dia awira mu om or this tax ni na egu yeso no na ye nda esumumu na ontua free education ka na on started one district one warehouse. Now on started one district, one factory. Now on started afforestation. Now, so my question is, tax how much the tax how much they buy, you know, how much they. And now, their own budget statement is going to expose NDC today. And no tell me cause semester mo. Who are baby I will buy now with the way na ba. Will be uncle for NDC. Budget statement 2012 to 2016. Na me kind wa hani ye bigu aye kanya. Obi a onti economics ya se say Dr. Ren no. Wo bi to say kateche free fa no ma wo mo abon. Na wo mo feel say we ase de here na say wo ba ya fanboy enu sebi. Enu no abodu sem. We ase de here na say wo ba ya crook to say Abraham Moshe. Maton nkredro ka mu anye ye. Maton nyamesem anye ye. Masonfo a meni omo start ye ni na de Rolls Royce and that will be the moment in a year. Maybe a Megina Quanchina preaching to say Lotto doctor. Selanya Yentino, a famine cocasa, Yaminio, Namin Tate, Christopher, Namin Menamisam and Yan Quasiasem, not Christo ni our papa, and no mammy Christo ni. Yakatra will say, a baby baba, ye benyan crofobit is out from Bemuse, no man yaku could draw crop a saying Uncle Pon crying a day, anyhow. You're a feeling now. You fee. And now me person ye use to NDC for nankasansem. Muntie. That's why I said I want you people to tag these people. I don't like this number. I want this number to go. Ya boache wa won't share page in the share page, no. Mesremo. Silas, Mana. Yes, so your people they want the country to be fixed, but they don't want to pay tax. I don't like the number I'm seeing. Share the page. I want you people to share the page because if you guys came here and anka me ye na media attempt and I make us obi ma me twani ade ade sebi anka ha ye ma me be gyan na me ye something wa and na me ye yagrada and na me ye ngege na me ye nkrofo de ka say afi de ngege obi atumi no hwe boy no waka bia tire ngege and na kamu ni na mo be ba be me fan common enemy fight. Men pen gega seminti udi ngega temu a na I'll come and support you. Men po usu ben parte asemintino udi na tema meba be supporto. Men pa agrada asemintino udi agrada temu a meba be supporto. And we forget the main core of what we need to do to move Ghana forward. We forget to focus on the main things about me Ghana ko kaino. Ghana ni empesa. Now how can you blame I'm a Facebook blogger? Media houses now, yeah, dear mom, Kanema Koswa, Mobabe Chiremukrano, they choose to keep a blind eye because he indeed me. I buy with you, I buy with you. He doesn't take care of the media. And they will come and sit there and say they want Ghana to move forward. So let's finish with the FAQ now. Kumasi Commando, please share. Let everybody share this page. All right. What transactions na faith Ghana ni awutie me. Men ko read the NDC 4 pages so ko confuse ho. Ghana ni awutie me awon na wo siasa wo pese Ghana ko kan ye. Face the country ni awon na wo siasa wo pese wo te budget na se. Freedom fighter wo se wo de ye no kura na wo pe no mesramo ani die mu are nya do. Ade a e-levy we affect no e ya list agu ha no. Men ko Ghana ni bi page so a wo ye NDC ni enko Sami Jamfi page so enko Kateche free page so enko A+ page so dia wo mo person mo ya ne say news ya ye person yeti ni na ye doom news wo mo ka say hipik na enya mbem wo mo ka say IMF na enya mbem enti anything na ye better tan de agu hu no eniama pe wo budget ni mu de mamo maye nkoka de ebetumi ama country na akokan ne de mamo maye nkoka Ghana need your case the tax abrena na ni be so ko obedede obekikem obedede for 1 week enti 1 week way agenda da NDC ne affiliates ni na ne say yanko case taxes ekuyen the part of budget to the tax ba kupo additional tax ba kupo we e-levy we na kan we buy so who read the budget no who tax for bi o ba bia prompt my attention to it NDC for mutie me say tax ya mo kan wasem no the only new tax that has been introduced I mean per the budget statement no any e-levy way na fe e-levy no he na affected ma me papa me ndia ne munti asem mu me yensua de hu hia enye da na sebi me ba betina ha ebedidi atem mesremo etoda ne ye ba ne ye che ne ama se ya momfa mo hu nhyem mo share page no mo ma comment mo mfa mo so madwene am wo ho emra because sanyama we ya yempe na kenkan sanyama we ya yempe hu no eno na ama nkwasiafo bi kwan mo dwene so mo nyansa enti wo sori anu ebedi akufo ado atem o sori anu ebedi baomi atem o sori ade a onte ase sukonoma business ya wonte ase kra no na wafa camera si nanim na wo di pani atem because onim sa wa wutie no so nim wo ba Felix Appiah hoso a wo kiro no wadwane because ene de oni atemu ene de aden ene de on to say that man fire ene de esan ko kase ko ya Jimmy we aboa boy no waba we have him back there be the lifestyle cannot be like that. Sometimes you need to speak truth to truth and let people know the truth. Say the beya now one kasakramentias you don't want to be well informed. Ganani, you don't want a system and I won't pay obia or bema why you informed. No one can so the tools at your fingertips. I don't get it. We cherish stupid news and fake news and real stuff that are critical to the development of Ghana. I know the EMP. The ebe pia Ghana didn't call the name. The ebe to me the Ghana I say no, we don't want to come and listen to that. Name obi akwachi obi ya de hanko for gu we insa we akwaji we kunu we akwaji we sika ena Zandi Camel ena Mezbel ena Bola Bed ena honi na beja ena fiaso asnegabo wa bekambi. Just say, why do we Ghanaians always want to thrive on the foolish things on social media and expect say our country be fixed? You are talking about fix the country, you want jobs. Yet a budget has come that is for the first time for the youth. Going to put the youth in good position for them to take charge of their own life. As a fix the country freedom fighter, you are not talking about that part of the budget. For the first time, youths who have ideas that have just left school are going to be equipped and also assisted with cash and other means so that the ideas they learned in school, when your capital and they develop it, that part of the budget, I've never seen any media house talking about it. You start about me who said Dr. Ren, fire from nutrition and pampaso. Frema I look London or Fiamu route a Jimmy Fono, me who say one more fair cut that part that. The only part they know is yeah the e-levy aba. and ade na metua momo no yes me nsa metua kangu so and metua momo yes me nsa metua kangu so afetie all person to person mobile transactions Intitie, what transaction fall under the e-levy? The e-levy will cover the following. All persons to persons mobile transaction, that is sending of funds to another account, payment for goods and services, payment of utilities. Please note that I had a pen. Utilities. Your phone bill, utia private company. And I'm a buamokradi, and I'm this kind of credit TB. But phone bill is a utility bill. Water bill, a utility bill. There are so many utility bills, like things you use in your house, utia home bills. Afetie. Or say, please note that all government fees and charges are exempt. Me pacho mesia kan ho ni bio. Yes, yama yaninda so say. Eye aban nyuma aban fees, aban charges bia e say wutia, wodi wo etia bia no. You are not paying an e-levy on it. Don't listen to a cateche free for your throne. Please don't do this. Share the page. Let's go. And please. Or say, please note that all government fees and charges are exempt. NTDVL bill the wood yo. Passport office bill the wood yo. Anything that has to do with government, you are not paying no e-levy on it. Point blank period. Mr. Ramo. Yes, see. Utility bills near the will be affected. However, se would ya a banker, a bank school fees, a bank say, ya dia ministry be, ya dia government agency be. Now with the more money ya, e-levy way and count yan charge you e-levy. Is somebody listening? Tia ye no, Ghana for tia ye no. Tia ye no. Yet the budget ya ba. Oh, rade. Inti Ghana da ben, Papa Yesu. Yet the budget ya bo. Wako school. Anka osu betumi ahwe mu akenkan de petre. Ya kan e-levy. What to the one who did not to and ade be propaganda. And now what they be yes sir and they are to the kunumuno comment na moye no. And they are too crazy mu comment na moye no. Fifi kwetino omo na those times omo dey are crazy in gallon begina ho. Sa na we omo ready budget. You could a crazy in gallon. Crazy no first na ketwa no Fanta to ano near ton 5 CD. And then ya bag gallon na Fanta to ano be ton say gallon no so ye be ton say near the chere sa na near chere. The country kept sinking because the things that were informing these increases was never in. Again, maintain for the last time, all government fees and charges are exempt. All and then purchase of sales, point of sales, sorry. All point of sales merchant payments, bank transfers, but into your bank transfer. Ube to your but this is how it is. But there's a but, and that is where it is. Sami Jemfino no kind of part in. But moving money from one personal account to another personal account in a different bank is exempt from e-levy and all inward remittances. Mutie. Semiankasa me wo Eco Bank. Me pese me di me Eco Bank sika. Ediko yanfa ni say ADBia. Me ankasa ma account no mint ya hwe a eye e-levy e wo so. Mesremo, I know some of my yen so. Se me ankasa me transfer sika every me am account e dey commoners account in another bank mpa, even though say enye the same bank no, because some people have 3 accounts, 2 accounts in the same bank. But yan funny say who baku Ecobank, who baku ADB. When you transfer your money, sir, you don't pay no e-levy on it. And you're in America. That is what is there. Bank transfers, but moving money from one personal account to another person's account in different bank is exempt from e-levy. So all inward remittances. Okay, please note that personal bank transfer, i.e. transfer between own accounts, are exempt from the e-levy. And you're in idea. Now, or say, what would the revenue generated? And then the expose woman. Yes, say, what is the revenue generated by e-levy be used for? And the idea yedibu Ghana for come according to NDC in face the country for. According to one narrative, yedibu Ghana for come. The monies will be used to support government initiatives such as youth employment and entrepreneurship, roads and digital infrastructure and security. Enti taxes ya yedi beji momoi. Sabi, yanje enfan koto dan matresi buache. Ena yanje enfan koma maize bell send the yam yan yanti enfan koto biko enom. One no mekan a phone no so. Yeni ni ho. Tresi buache na ni maize bell no mo yom komo. And almost see no mommy 50,000 and no crana me see me yam ya a train or the 20,000 beka honey ya na ubi at TV. Oh, why didn't say candy boss with Janessa? Why am I blurry? I can't see it now. It's the idea this says we air quiet. You will quote I see from fix the country. Now you don't fix the country, we know. Adia a here on pa adia baku a dom akuma so and dear. So we are mobile county for any ajuma and mebunu benya. Boss patron fix the screen I blurry, please. Say Osaka Kersan so fixing the good. Almost say idea here on fix the country. Freedom fighters because almost dear almost dream almost near Ghana bebunu ho. Said ya Ghana bebunu pay juma. Said ya Ghana bebunu pay education. Said ya Ghana bebunu penny amapa ne mumba no almost face the country there almost buy ya said ya beya aban ni be njuma almost gas the private sector pool almost say aban no be njuma ama youth ni biaye youth keyword youth face the country keyword youth. There is a policy Obika say no, the only way you bet to me about minor brand is what the tax be good so. Abambia who said Momo consumption does one more use momo a dorsal. Until you bet to me and you scared you a while. So you start here your best ye. And you to form a person will be on Moma Juma. One more year school what ideas so munye. Says you bet to me the BI a day, you bet to me the BI more and I will show you say this in the budget. And a Ghana there, Babunu Bressa, Babunu Bre, and that year you say, Babunue, Onyan Coupon, a man who goes here, Shoemaker, no, I'm away, Shoemaker, and then Shoemaker, yes, and yet the Ayatin Kwana Pamu. Shoemaker, away, no, yes, and young Pabuana, and Atin Kwana Pamu, no, who said, who bet me a BM as a company. First, no. Na se I come last and I'm not say oh yeah and then no yeah mouth facility one kasa ube to me dear BS how shoemaker company no be a would dear leather a human a winning ye a bam the leather bag pass your custom pam leather bag ya the way ya will pam leather school bag dinner I tell you I made the man we a bebuno we a fix the country member. Won pai ba na wo ba ne sanka ban bi mra nanka won ma usika kakra po nanka leda no fakra bi na watumi aye bag na mo sister brother why ya wunya bi for the first time a budget bi aba wo si wo pa adwuma ye yiska na ye gigiska bi a ebetumi aboabo ano Now what business idea who person we entrepreneur. Ye the one quantity ye mu na wetu me benya se scan de aboa ho. Na we bia adwuma. Sempaboa na wo ya ye ma usika wo de beto machine. Na wo de afinish mpaboa no na sebe wetu me afre wo nua bi ma na beka wo ho. Na my mass production. That part of the budget Dr. Ren didn't care about. That part of the budget Okateche Frifa didn't care about. That part of the budget, no dear, development and Kasan one said they are not saying about it. Because when him say Okokasa part na Ghana Bebulu bitia. Then now was sorry, I would call that down get to say, we way, Mumbra Yankoya de Deno, and to be because and then we need to say, me, we need the a citizen in a man, the minimum you. Nembo, me one son, you may be a friend, said then, one son, you may be a friend basket weaving. Now, Semenya are buying, I'm an ama me 10,000 Ghana say, me will local district level, into your mammy 10,000 Ghana. Men found communicate, me be a moon. One more country sabe, a banner in the Bramia, me didn't conteno, men for Nipami and San Cajon, men for by day for me, Lubin Cajon, no musumu no manu diane. Young cocha a benumbra, young femego, young sensenafe, young fanya Kenteno, say, Yamia da Roma, a bicycle with the mamminti. Menya machine be cra, and only a no, me to make the bubble and ears smooth. Also, we have fixed the country, ni. That part of the budget you never talk about. 11 so I would be the so and Kakadie wom. 11 now who person would hear the denoso and Kakadie wom. Yes, 500 old currency, 50,000. Me say, Ghana for the most bonia country ever. Me say after this budget way, and me who say Ghana it is a lie. We don't want it to move forward. Ghana ni bi obeka kire so opese Ghana kosuru bia oboa tro opese onu nkrofo ba na onya bidi oye MPP ni a opese ni minister bi ba na odidi oye NDC ni a opese ni nkrofo bi ba na odidi enya Ghana benya ne ntuma pa afura ne hia ye it is a lie. Me na me ka me kire mo me say Adiza okokanda fitine na nanoma breast no mo start so mo no awache na se omo no awache si ho a enya grow dia nanka bi ba so epene se ono de eja school yi ani amoa no nanso enam ne maame Amelia atira no sebe hajia tira no the way ayeye sebe wache she ton ne ade ma ne ye commenti wonwa wache adoko Nanka wapa baby po opa baby amana man just 1,000 Ghana a baby amana man 1,000 Ghana pe e man dey ahye ni business ni wato aba ma NDC ya manada and a baby abo hadia oba no aban bi aba yes wache business no afedie kope boutique na town wache boutique sa first no server ba ko na wo no mu a enne de ubetumi anu wache no 3 service uba no 3 service dia na de ubehia service enti rukia kubura Adiza memunatu momre rukia memunatu no so sebe benya employment because abansika wodema baako no otumi tire mu ande wache business ya oye otumi tire mu no watumi employ ni nuanom mienu eye wache business but I can tell you cause minimum crowdphobia omaton wache DSC mansion minimum kotobabi efie bi mu a womo de ya ne se womo ton doko no wa wonim kotobabi down bia sa la tenum fie ho fije yankola nkete doko no na la tenum aton wa omo ko university ba kura se omo beton because ya the doko no na ehwe omo school mo omo ni na ko university wie ye enti se da me ya wadom na wona aban bi o wona wo sie se wo ntina me se me say fix the country for no. Me coswe di on my term because me who say it is an agenda just like A+ did. A agenda, ye said that ye be good abain hufi. No be so sadia, Mr. Mohammed Mra. Me say face the country freedom fighters, they are NDC affiliation. Me na me come today. I didn't want to be bold in saying this thing. First, no, now me percent me some of them benefit of the doubt say, ebia no mo percent Ghana kosro. But after budget we buy ya, the same people who are crying for jobs could not allow this budget. After budget we buy ya, one more else to told who, and not the omu best you better told you. They are not all told idea with two honor. They can't see a little aba. And I told you queen, and I told you, and I don't know who chateau. But now, husband, I know who did not tell a deal. This is a menu. Once a year, natural. Wow, the entire watch it off your Kodina Crown, watch it off your Gina Crown, was loud as Gina Crown. Cause no cre edu. Sister Mercy. Achumona watch here go jina kwa hosa all the way they be awacha the go bet achumona cause no cry your friend no cry e bi nimu ya di tobu for ba ye bu kom and a tobu for there and a to yen tieto me kan per DSC and re atre say to the free wa some of you mundi di because e ho na mo ton ade e ho na mo ton ade nya mo daily bread. Tobuf na musi ye bubu no ma ye ntia to dia and ya kwan na say ada ne ye to na de ya me ya ne say dia also ice water, dia also yogurt, dia also achomo a original to hwa enu no odidi no o tin say NDC for ye de say ye mpeto no no so de akire because onim say and na say ye twa to no ma ba bi ogina odidi no ebebo no na gina ma ho sa. The patron critical thinking na na make am. Me nua enye tu no na me yo. Me twene niama ho kwa akire. Me ba wi ase me problem anu no. I think too deep about things. Into sometimes bo na emotions no akomi mu na ye den na afoforo na afi na me kan kwase asem ensese meka. Because abio enya ni wo nya asefem. And Yan say you are there complaining about what? Complaining about toe. Now we free say toe now we see a dear about what how no. A hona antibes so then a chumoko jina any daily bread edi. But me now one gasa so meat pie no ordinary one. What is NDC for si jamano or the one kofra? And a taxi queen you and a toe queen you. And now you're suspending toll booth 1 day, Paul. 1 day. So, Ghana. The most ungrateful country. When you are saying, looters collect toll money, sir, for decades. The government don't have money. Well, toll, number one. Mimi say, I don't have a problem paying tolls. Because when you say toll, boy, I'm going to develop your roads. Now, the American say, what on Akumo? I will toll booth. And Tiana Mino can say you can say you suspend the toll booth. Immediately, no, who need your baby a bit in a ton, dear baby, the amount. But you were at the back of NDC people, and then the toll booth, yeah, they say, yeah, Pinito, and the toll, and maybe I would do. It sounds like one take governance as not the who can want to ask you in Minia. What to do when you are the NDC for a green, white, black, and a didim. And a toe booth Niquien, and a toe booth nice say, and a toe booth nice say, and a toe booth nice say, and a toe booth nice say. 1 day pie see a suspended. And Crawford dinner on I fed the toll your pay. I fed the toll more the betting 100 million cry you bet you because the honey did you see all your propaganda ne de na gina mbase se me ye propaganda na tobu to ye suspend twamwa dia medi bebo me mekwa kodi sami jemfia no achi dia medi be hwa me mba bebo me mekwa kodi otuko no achi dia medi be hwa mabusua bebo me. Ghana, what are we doing? What are we really doing? A DM, what kind of magic fingers does Mr. John Dramani Mahama have? That during his young days, with fresh ideas, he couldn't transform Ghana. Say ya, stress more na who na nima say stress achia papaya agenjin bebre dan so wa be born minor bonnet rokana say was sorry or didn't say good say eh Mahama dia na maye ye ma me chance na ma bonnet rokan say no ewrade ma me second chance ye ne wo gira kire say bue kwan mi ma me o no and obe abesisa Ghana. Ebra, he could make the decision. Decided to go for 17 power purchase agreements, knowing how bad it would be for the economy. He went for it as a president. He has been a vice and a president 8 good years. He has been in the decision-making body of Ghana 8 good years. He has been a lawmaker for Ghana. Emma Ghana for Yediso, Embra Shebe Jenny. He didn't have the magic wand then. All of a sudden. What nefie mo atena wa bono? I nedie on one can say economy or they call IMF. When you amnesia, so no economy a better check for the economy. Nyansa wo. Nyansa be ne wo mu say, wo say wo economy near papa. Ghana for wo hwe me, NDC ni a wo hwe me, CPP ni a wo hwe me yo mate. And the mama yanya some analysis bi wa. Name economy ye papa pa. Yet na ekom esi Ghana. Yet na ye kre bro free Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina, near the Ghana. Yet na ye kra brodio oni aba brodia ye kra e de Ghana. Dia bufuom mo Ghana for mu bi mo fama dwene nkoso ne say sa time no na NDC for the policy bi aba ye say ye check free fertilizers for farmers. Eya den na wo check fertilizer ma farmers na komisi ukuru. What the fertilizer amount of farmers, and so yet come out, but there's food drought. World Food Security Index near the over 170 something, 79 or 78. World Food Index, World Food Security Index. You claim you were giving free fertilizer, yet there was no food in the system. Your economy was good, you couldn't pay light bill. Just I still don't get it too. Senye Jimmy no kwasi asem ahye wakoma mu ma eye den na wo bia wono ebedi abanua so abanua na foforo na ma ne nsa so sa fe de mi ntumi dondrama ne mama mi ntumi me de ko IMF na mpa wako IMF na ende onipa no nam so oye thank you no onu abeka che o say na wo to doko no 50 Ghana ntile kire say ono ne de na better than with no shame. Party aferi ni manim, party amon feri ade, party bola party mule party tentanla, party ya pese for and ye na de na o metutu aboso ndenden na de mokwe ho he no ye tutu agua na de namu and ye chingam lace jimi samunkwa o kpodie mo na edim just say nkwasi asam de ye nwan me be kwa support obi akoku nipa na eduti tamra konuma yomuti kondo no mu gina oni ye defend it. I just send this in Korea there. Na amaleba no mu dimirika no mukọ. Just say anything negative is what NDC would like to support and propel. What sense does it make? More NDC for more shame. Maybe some. What sense does it make? Say economy a good shape. It's in IMF. Economy any good shape. Economy atete apansam. Economy emunye de. Economy yankwasiafo economy. Ekufuado efeli. MPP efeli. MPP nye correct. Yempe MPP bio. Economy nye papa. But it is not in IMF. Nyansa be ne wo. Me say economy ye papa. Tio. Mr. Mahama economy na papa. Mr. Mahama economy na aduane bo efo. Mr. Mahama economy no wote wa na ma brew ska se kodi. Mr. Mahama economy no wote wa na bank factory se bra beji loan. Mr. Mahama economy no wote wa na your car na 1 minute bia buy bus na mu. Mr. Mahama economy no hey wote wa one day ubie umpana na sika gu ho. Mr. Mahama economy wote ani to kantamanto a aduma ebu. Mr. Mahama economy hey trade for obi e ton ade obi e sika ba adwadifo odidwa edwa na ekoso. Mr. Mahama time yeah car be brain na be gu Ghana. Mr. Mahama time yeah bibia o Ghana yeah petrol yeah say Mr. Mahama time bibia ye good in Ghana. Now economy a bibia ye good. Oko IMF for any. NDC for more. Mama answer me. Ebi amono mo answer mo de be mame. Economy ye robust. Economy ye koso. Economy a yasise ni ye enu nti JM to aso. Na wo IMF. Me de be no mente sankwase asem ni bida o. Mente sankwase asem ni bida. Say IMF for na me say but my economy is good. My economy is resilient. My economy boost. My economy cost. And I'm in IMF. Maintain and penny some of that. But NDC for the and Kwasiasem makes sense to them. Face the country for the Jimmy Samsano, it makes sense to them. Freedom fighters there more Samsano, internet they be a mekas woman ya more. Cause a born engine, a born now the idea me no to oh who's the way a papa na way born into a answer. A boa and a sabe wouldn't be to her. On to me who's the way you been and the way up a prancer, and to me could up a prancer the minga being. A boa and the one no anka send you no anka sajunintino, the ane party head back at Tranon obey. A boa ne dia sabe, the government didn't call IMF. Now a bang be a free IMF. Now still I was in the government near papa or no near boa. Abuane dia ya de GDP 14.05% be jano na wate so about 3.4%. Now so Ghana for beka say dia wate so about 3.4% near better than the other court. They say I don't get it. Abuane Obia foreign investment was at $14 million during Mahama time. Now Ekufuadu within 3 years 2017 to 2019 will grow foreign investment to $3.5 billion. Was the 40 million near Papa etching 3.5 billion? We are Jimmy for we are boa. We are boa because and can it be no we did away. Yeah, they are bad to tell him. Cut your school fees. Let me know. Come on here. And what? Go home. Go and bring your school fees. If you don't bring your school fees, don't come. Yesterday, some boys didn't bring their school fees. Everybody buy a question penny or the Jimmy forces the country. That was the fucking system in Ghana. More. And more than sending mutrimu. Everybody buy a woman, one cotton the chance here. Presec or won't cobio. Everybody buy a woman and cotton and toma. At him what a honor. Ooh, hobby. No free education. How the fuck do you tell me say the person who couldn't keep the light on, the person who was not paying no child school fees, is rather better than somebody who has done free education? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or free education. And wunti and ne unyame and adom amane to me be Ghana so as your president and your vice. Or no, I benefited from free education. Time one na all free education ne de no see ye. Mutie. Ebra all ye free education one off. Ya papa Mahama all ko bi ne de na free education enya 419. That time na no wo ko bi one off no. Na free education enya quality education. Time one na Mr. Mahama ko free education ni bi one off for de na enkola enyenyem awo free education ho. Ebra Mr. Mahama do ne papa was can go back to international school Appiah preparatory school. Taking advantage of Nkrumah policy. At the pain who man that wabaya president no. Edu no so no. Ebeye biya ma obi so benye biya kono. Osi obeye ni progressively free. Yo ya papa yate. Progressively free no so I went to Yakanaja Okoi. 2018. Ya papa ya. I say do get ya go say free education ne de ye ba ye betwa ho asem aka. Ye bisa Mahama. Also free education 2 billion is too much. Mutie. 2 billion na ye di tuan college school fees ne too much. This was 2018 Mr. Mahama. I would not use 2 billion for free education. Google it right now, Samba. I would not. This was His Excellency John Dramani. Or see or no, over 2 billion na krana. And ya do this said 2 billion in a free education. This was 2018. 2019. Okay, sir. Free education double track near the Adena year konintino. Aman kolani bebre abenye matret le fia enko ye maomo into free education enye. Onyamen chadie ena Akufo-Addo graduate and started say omu yi omuti. And on one party for two no for say hey Mr. Mahama, you can talk about everything but free education in the say na one shy e bury because wo for papa. Free education, you know, it is helping parents to find to Mr. Mahama. And no quadia man ko Canada say nye. No, says I did the seminar a progressive by you. Tianko say, me na me free education by. And as I make them future good paper so. All communicators, attention. This week the agenda is to credit any sources of free education to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Make sure that you tell the people that it was Mahama who went according to the Constitution. Because according to the Constitution, it said progressively free. And Mahama was the one who implemented the, progressively free. Progressively free for graduates. Or say, one no the progressive by graduate to here. Akufo-Addo ka say what the free education beba no ne graduate ni bi ne na Brunel o se Cornell university wo UK no ha Akufo-Addo ka say what the foreign investment beba Ghana no the year of return by ye papa Mahama ka say what the foreign investment beba no okokra Chris Brown so o menu wi enwi so. That's the difference. Comedy Ghana for 10 billion whole project ya can the day ne ya ma Chris Brown $1 million. Say Chris Brown way Ghana DSS Ghana yafo. Brian fa unye so. Obaswa. Yabama A+ bodyguard no. Eya madam for Donkano. Upewi papa no ma Donkano de hu no. Odo be ko Aveno. Sesi anu akwaji suoli ni biama. Eni akwaji suoli wa Aveno de ma Chris Brown. Mr. Mahama enkofa investment embre Ghana babunu no nye binye no. Ye kofa Chris Brown. Ama me ya dabra betna ne nchen ye ayi ne space say ayi titi koko krache. Ena Chris Brown ebe no wi wo stage di gu ye so ye wie ye ya mboba apata ba akokra mfa nkole ngum ahye tai. Chris Brown be ye yo ni wie ye num ni wie ye ebubu ni mu eda dan balance eye di obeye ni na wie ye no ena ye sama ne $1 million. $1 million NDC for mama min chire munyansa. Do you know what that could have done? Chris Brown is a multi-millionaire. He doesn't need $1 million. Chris Brown could have even said, say, $1 million, no, me the charity, I'm a Ghana. They said they are sabi, Beyonce no more, no more buy ya. One more best say, new money at the idea, they say, Ubehu, a Ghana, crown, saloon, Kasiapa, and mana, Mutu, expensive place, no. Ubehu, saloon, kraka, equipment, you go away, you free, and your those investment, no. Boris could no more buy ya. The woman de buy ya, TI, and then the year buy ya, business, ya woman de buy Ghana, and you know, Mr. Mahama de buy you. Mr. Mahama, uncle, will be mra. No one met them, Mabunu Juma. Na Sabi, and I will pay one more Mr. Mahama, not come on 1 million. I met here yesterday. She said, me were boys. Me Jamaica 4 boys see a Dawson. Hey, Ghana for cry a shark say, shark, she will come. Boy, is your friend saying. Jeff Blade, Jeff, so she come. Kwabena so say, what she come. And just say, and can we pull me my name week at Kamawa? Kiyaba to me behind and Kurana Kaya Konu we na Mr. Mahama, no we, Nana Pesa Chris Brown, that mum did you 1 million. And for size Kanamaya, ya cried the event 1 million. Munto we nika Kemaya, now we now that we are soon as I. I'm showing you the difference. Men find your joke. Me joke the idea grow there, but men find your joke. It is the reality. Because that is what happened. Isn't it true that Chris Brown came to Ghana? Is it a lie? Why did Chris Brown come to Ghana? Yes, see youth entrepreneurship, youth business, youth jobs. And you do Chris Brown by. Say you saw no, and they build a platform now can near home. Didn't Chris Brown come to Ghana to smoke weed in Ghana? Oh, yeah, pataba crash Buzanga wo crowd. Mr. Mahama, yes, he said, Konya people at home, at home, Sabi, Chonwa, check crowd so as employment. Am I lying? And is it not the fact that the year of return by hairdressers are in there? We have a few who say, I bind the buy and no moon electricity and find your money by and then we have feet. Hairdressers here, Muba no pa, ebe biemo store, Moon yet repon because can you anyone would buy your dryer? And not your baby about my hairdresser for more to me yet 20 in a day. The year of return, sister be an or no. Or Bobby Timame, or no, I can also know your hand on the cry, Utiani accent, no cry, NDC in the pure. But I'll say, the year of return brought money. What's a bra, Miss Soreba, no person, I mean, go. Me both trainer me, yet trainer me who be. Just say, there is economic activity move in 2019. Me sister oba me page so na me ka asem na ye ntra bra sister bo a wo hwam yi kona kofa no kure ne bra na ka tira me say Mr. Mahama time Chris Brown amenu mu wi say ye de be pay adwuma Ghana for ya bobo apata ba akokora wo Ghana say Chris Brown ba ye nti adwuma de ba ye di why are we doing this? Kufuado, Ekofa foreign investment abano, what the TI, Chris Brown, Luda Chris, one billion a buy, mame, Beyonce mamenum, Tina knows no many are the day. They brought those kind of investment to Ghana. More muchi Uba, most say Jimmy Samaya come with him. Kwasia, who I'm kind of saying. Mahama time. No more come petrol. Much level petrol levy. Mahama de buy and number what time. And number what time. And then I wasn't trying to say I need everybody here. We a Uber driver. What way year of return buy? O call a body now. O call pram. O free pram. O ko kukrobite. O free kukrobite. O ko trade fair. O free trade fair. O ko conference center. Share Juma wo ye. Share Juma wo ye. One kasa for any book. For any boy, do my way. Taxi driver for one kasa one muto. Says I year of return a discovery. And be less than 2 years. Corona amount mind be will be a CBA form. I watch like a crab umem. obeye o mind pa edi akoma pa adwene pa adwumaden atai wo president ne vice echi na enhyehyɛ ya omodi agu kwan mu no betumi aso aba pa ma Ghana fo no wote ho na wama NDC fo atɔ na mu gina na na petrol ya to petrol mu be kyerɛ mo petrol NDC fo to mu ma. Ghanaians are the most ungrateful beings you can ever find. Me see these days me mind so well so. These days means Robio because me who says na motie. Me who says sa pa na motie. Mo ye boni ayefo wo pekura wo mo ye boni aye wo pekura yan kaya ade kura e kaye ni ho wo ye ade mo mo wo tena wan hwe ye wo be pia wato amonemu a eye Ghana. Ya papa Mahama no a president you obi team na obeye tax ya anase so obeye budget ya every year bi a wodi su bia no the tax for back mutie for every budget statement from 2012 all the way to 2016 until His Excellency Mahama left the position of presidency. Every budget he read, including media review budget, he came and asked for extra money. And they themselves admit it inside their own writing. In their own budget, they admit. They can see a benya say by yenya say. Who should tax ya who do uncle for way to tow yes so? And that year. Almost said that call rebranded the Abba say Wayne MP before the Abba and me baby me patron for the last ending of Wayne Bra. What we're doing, let's finish them quick so that we can start exposing them. About 12 time room. I mean the time room or time yo. Or say when will this come to effect? The policy comes to effect 1st January 2022. And he love you. He love you, he love you, Obiantia, he love you, $1 crown no. Because ye na approval crown parliament. He love you, ye pesi ye gia. Oma to budget nini na akone. And yama pe what budget ni mo yanka na he love you na ye kano. Where the next line say the policy comes into effect January 1st, 2020. Yendru ho. Fix the country for the number of Jimmy or Jimmy to be the crown China 2022 now because some of them more can take free fanum Appiah Guka Musomo demonstration. You be who are not quite economansa, nor the abet woman work one, baby Jimmy. Baby, I didn't know about them until be an half January 1st, no crown, but one was once who know a canquas yourself. As if say, Unyani no panano or sending momono or Tias escano. As if say, ye can't ye nano, a yadi otia, a ye wo, where dear queen, where dear and I wait dear to me, and the 11, me patron go on, where you say words do not lie, any go on. This is to provide enough lead for the industry players to adjust and configure their systems to implement this policy. Who will be collecting the e-levy? Young boss. Who will be contracting the e-levy? Next one, it was here. The patro we know we are using their own using their own words to expose them. Kosure. Right down. Okay, so government through the Ghana Revenue Authority will collect the e-levy in collaboration with the telcos, fintech, and financial institutions. Why has government of Ghana decided to levy electronic transactions? Amount the reason why India government not gonna say a better say most importantly, it will rope in the informal sector who are largely not paying tax. Into one more muntia tax. One more tax, one muntia, else will tax, no tax, no. Way by more and as a way so be add your mean to it for them to pay tax and pay their fair share for Ghana to move forward. How different is the tax from the financial service tax? You. And yeah, party be your friend NDC for and throw ferry any. What would the tax be by your friend of financial service tax of 17.5%? NDC for the buy. Mutie. NDC for a normal bed now say a coup for the 1.75%. About beto sebi electronic momusuno. One muso the service tax and I'll bring and then you will see service tax. Over the two say get the any idea so services keke no. 17.5%. That was introduced by NDC in 2014. Sa 17% we will kaya 2017 the coup for Dubai obekita taxes bimu obeyi taxes be free na sa 17% we na ya de na mutu ya Ghana for you guys were paying it every time. Man complaining. Mr. Mahama was taxing you 17.5% as far back as 2014. That was okay. The country was fixed. For all of us to get a job to do, for the youth to get a job to do, we are charging you 1.75%. Now, how this e-levy is being introduced because of the increased growth in the mobile transaction, which poses a possible threat to government tax income. This is because digital payment systems are currently largely untaxed. And while the industry grows, several government revenue sources seen decline in growth. With debt to GDP at 77%. Again, 77%, not 80%. Like NDC want you to talk. And tell us our debt to GDP. Tell us our debt to GDP. Tell us our debt to GDP. Ghana ni awo sham ye. Your debt to GDP ratio is 77%. Our debt to GDP is 77%. Before Atta Mills died, it was 55%. Again, let those that have calculator, let's do it. Yansha NDC ni MPP, why na abobosia chin obi, Mahama ni Akufo-Addo, why na abobosia echi obi, and also ye simple, on trying obi mechrew, when no one kasa wutumi calculate ehu ade na e simple because me no ebe ye de abomu ha. Go onto your own calculator. Ufo obi. Me pacho se NDC ni bi ba. Muntie ni ye pa we so bebo amo. Na so ba be ka kire wo se Akufo-Addo abobosia chin aban bia na bosia bebre a. Me pacho me mani hunehuna. Oni ni ye sa mas we. Oni ni ye wi a when di wa atemu a wan ye wa obedwane. And also obe change the subject no. Mr. Mahama ebeton your debt to GDP at 55%. 2016, where someone check it because they're real. 2016, all free abemuno. Not from 55. Okay, who a calculator fegu. Okay, so a calculator fatuso. So a calculator and bit me about but fatuso na you know be untreated. I'm showing you all of this so that when you go to Marie Buedu, Kevin Taylor, when you go to all these stupid fools, all these NDC paid fucking bloggers, when you go to their pages and they are lying, my brother, my sister who is watching me, you can have the courage to tell them, say, you guys are lying and destroying Ghana. Brother, yeah, Papa Mahama, Obefa 55%, Ofri Sune 69%. 2016, your debt to GDP was 69%. Your debt to GDP was 69%. Your DJ, Mr. Mahama, now you're 55%. My brother, but 69. Minus 55.
I'm a bartender in a redneck bar.
69 minus 55. Minus 55. Me patwa ya 14%. Enti NDC ni bia wutie mi. CPP ni bia wutie mie. QMP ni bia wutie mie. Kwasia bia wutie mie. Free the country Jimmy Fue. Face the country Jimmy Fue. Freedom fighters abodan Fue. Kwasia mpa ni bia wutie mie a wodwane san krasifuo kuo no. Mr. Mahama obeto ya debtim obobosia to 14%. Afe pepa. Now fe ya papa Kufuado about 2017 baby Mahama Jeffrey into your find 69%. Nana Ekufuado Baumia government debt to GDP ratio they picked it up at 69%. Is somebody there? And now you can say per IMF records, per World Bank records, per Government of Ghana records, per Bank of Ghana records, your GDP debt to GDP is at 77%. Not 80%, 77%. Me say me chire way said the beya say NDC ni biba. No be catch now say Kufuado abobosia no catch so don't worry me any comparison this is here. Obedwane. Wo catch na say yam fa fact in adwuma obedwane. Me patro 77 minus 69. I don't know unya. But 77 minus 69. Me patro say na unya 8%. Mutie 8%. Baomiana wabon no. Baomiana onim economics no. Wale Adam Smith no. Wano bosia wabon no. Can you rate need how thoughtful are all no? 8%. Unless we NDC ni awadwini ya adwuma na uma asewu. Unless we a freedom fighter who can economic freedom then so won't here. Unless we fix the country, Jiminy, I fix it, yes, who say fix it. And what catch them say 14, ketwachi 8. Minti bida. But NDC possible. Mokai. East in office or Mahama 47%. Mahama fa. Some okay. They can do it. As for NDC, anything is possible. They can do it. But what we are Banyansenia, we are Bajemba. Now we nim we are seno. Sabi, we nim say 14, and also change 8%. $14 the door switching 8%. And a good father Bobosia, and a Bobosia away. What Bobosia up to a tune of 14% increase. And this is Papa dear. You don't way pass 7 credit. Sister Linda. I said, what to be that? Sister Linda. What's your beer Bobosia or Bobosia? 8% increase. What's the what dear Bobosia? What dear your 14% increase? Now, how do you tell me, say, your 14% increase is better than my 8% increase? Ghana, let's fuck MPP, fuck NDC, fuck everybody. Let's talk just normal. Any party there. Will be any party, and there will be any party. 14-8, the NSO. Hello. 14-8, the NSO. But NDC, for no money, Mr. Ghana, you don't care about these type of news. They don't say you don't care about these things. Anyama we nya de here. The here one is a utna care move free or dock or no was saying. But the mind tia utna care move free or dock or ye was is because of Sanya may ye can was an indicators ya ye can ye can't boo in near the system so say man pama mum person butino and ye these indicators then I inform me a drive with these kind of prices are in. Wa bobosia obi a wa bobosia chen yet your percentage is higher than his. Bosia waje a 14% increase more than only the 8% increase no. and you come and say your government is prudent and better than that government. A cheek of it. Come again. A cheek of it. Confused fools. Confused idiots. In any case, we are talking about taxes. According to NDC. According to NDC. They are better managers of the economy than NPP. Me pacho yanko 2012 crack or 2012 the be 2013 was when Mr. Mahama became president. Sa document here ye bekan NDC fuankasa statement, budget statement and economic policy. Boss, bomodi na bi e bi chansa. Ko 11 no for last part na bra me pacho because me person who taxes I abolish ye we taxes and sana we go to that. For last 2 pages no of Sawi in the mind of Sawi a document in the mammy. Mr. And Kayano, we can post it for them to go and read it. Why? Time kakra hunting. Let's do this. One, the last 2 pages, no. The last 2 pages of Sawi, of Sawi a document, no. Display mammy. Mr. OP. Let's put a nail to the coffin. Yo. All right. We are encouraged to pay our taxes through Ghana.gov, and also thanks to Honorable Dr. Baumia and then our taxes online. Now, will government tax the payment? Will government tax the tax payment through Ghana.gov? Man will say, okay, free fan, where is to expose them. Okay, free fan, a young from say, Abraham Moshe. Hanabisiu, Kwame A plus. I got now social media, that down where you tap for say would your tax ya? I buy me say I charge you tax. Me patro answer ni go on. Obi say, this was the question. We are encouraged to pay our taxes through Ghana.gov.gh. Will government tax the tax payment through Ghana.gov? A plus no more say. Government never tax utiano crani asia tax. These boys are demonic structures. I idea begu Ghana mu. Omo ya from for nada for Ghana for. Do not listen to these boys.
Girl, come.
All right, Charlie, sorry. Meaning why I tell you guys, then some there are 2 but meaning why people do that. And this who call Nasa Kwame A plus me patro ye ni no bi antumi read bi. Misrew akakakra ma ink kakra nkom no bi antumi read bi. Why black kakra. I say me that's it. Man you video. Enti kokachiro okatechia free fa say. Kokachira Marie Buedu say. Kokachira Kevin Taylor say. Kokachira Ofiamoni freedom and Jimmy for fighters need now say. No, taxes wouldn't be taxed when you are sending or when you are paying your tax with Momo. No. Now Saben the will say tax. But on the back because I chose to say down the new constitution. Mutie. No payment on taxes, etc. on Ghana.gov. This is what he said. 16. Now, how many new taxes has the government introduced? And how many have been scrapped? Key. How many new taxes has the government introduced? You can new taxes are buying the abba fresh. Not any other. And how many have been scrapped? Now, 7 new taxes introduced since 2017. Enti Akufo-Addo betna ade so. Akufo-Addo yedi abenua ne share ne nsa se omampani of Ghana no. Taxes ya na buying the abba Ghana fu ni na 7.
Hello, my name is Lady Just. I have a word of advice for politicians, especially the NDC party. Between now and the election day, I have appointed myself, yes, as the Nkontompo police. When you lie, I will fish you out. This is truth in politics. Remember when I said politicians can really lie? As for the NDC, they have made it their profession. Watch this video and I think you agree with me.
MRP, say it drew election timer. Na amanyo kubia epre. Nti ne obeka bia ama nipa akoma dane ama eno na obeka. Nti entra now they film. No clear now they film. Ya de frefra. No clear no ho yenka na ya de intro film.
Former President John Mahama, in keeping with his promise in this video, that is about the only promise he really kept, he and his team put this particular document together. And since President Mahama kept his promise to lie, I will keep my promise to expose those lies, as I said earlier.
I was a former fan chair. Somebody was trying to send through an information. I am a catcher of Sremo, we did need the Munamokase. I never before. Why? I know that most of you want us to do the right job. Well, but Serena say me what system no musana me flow. Mr. Mwabaya come to me and come on free because I'm free pepe na a carte program. No, then we would have to restart again. Into the best of my band is as well. How do you call it? Flow no so the way I pass here no so te ba patro ya ba mon share page no mon share page na yanko me patro safa to obi why now let's continue from there. Please share the page. Yes, say how many new taxes has the government introduced and how many have been scrapped? 7 new taxes introduced since 2017 yeah they are 7 Akufo-Addo baby ade no taxes are also then buying ede abano mama yankomo VFRS introduced for retailers and wholesalers at 3%. VAT withholding introduced. COVID-19 health levy introduced, adding 1% point to both VFRS and NHIL. Introducing a 5% financial sector cleanup levy. Sa financial sector na ebubu ye banks ye no sa 21 billion na ye di say mo ye di resuscity ye no. They are telling us to pay a 5% financial sector cleanup levy. Introducing a 30% income tax rebate for the companies operating hotels and restaurants. What you say? We a hotel and restaurant. Wow, this was actually good. Income tax rebate. That's not bad. 30% income tax rebate for hotels and restaurants. Education, arts and entertainment, and travel and tours from April to December 2021. Yo. Introduction of 1% COVID-19 health levy. Introducing 10 pesos on the energy levy. Yeah, 10% on energy sector recovery levy. And also, next one. Next one, now let's dive into the, now, baby, I am then and I'm a person. If you are 2013 budget statement, NDC straight. Now, one kasa muntie the NDC for Kaye. Muntie the NDC for Kasabayo Mobekaye. Me pacho aka another one. I know so yeah. It has to do with 9. Yeah, good. That's it. But that's it. Yo, NDC for say, young MP for, yeah, the taxes. Ebe Ghana for come ya tete Ghana. These are taxes who Ghana ni na wutia dada. Taxes we ya and NDC for rebranding no edi aba social media for pitigumu say that is the true picture. Akoya numbers ya ntro dia ka ho no. This is what is there. Abolish the 1% special import levy. Abolish the 17.5% VAT NHIL on financial services. Abolish the 17.5% VAT NHIS on selected import medicines that are not produced locally. Abolish the 17% VAT on domestic airline tickets. Abolish the 5% VAT NHIL on real estate sales. Hey. Abolish excess duties on petroleum. Abolish duty on the importation of spare parts. And me and Madam Fizino. Now, spare parts every year, every week, be over Fred on over here, or Ghana, or the spare parts on this Snoop. One more cotton, one spare parts. Many are Jeff Blade, DJ Ima, yeah, no my spare parts because not these kind of spare parts. There was import duty and it was what you abolish here free. So something you were paying when NDC was in government. All these 9 taxes here, they were taxes Ghanaians were paying when NDC was in power. Abolish levies imposed on Kayaye by local authorities. Now, Obia free, no one baba swat dear. Nay, a teacher idea, Bunukomu, will be a swaka cry as a Fahus Cabre at war. Abolish levies imposed on religious institutions by local authorities. And then the many of my abolish of the religious institutions in the and then the many of my are soft one and say a more mutia tax. Especially one more ton royal, a ton because you are corning a year by phone kuni sika getting one, and yes, one more dear, you charge you more. Mala Mubia will be also one more yesika or Chamuskaya Ibiano. They have to pay money because it is a business they are doing, they have to pay tax. To me, I don't know why they even abolished it. I think that was a populist move by the NPP government. I don't agree with that. Churches have to pay tax. 2 girls, 2 boys. You need to put your one to help them. Boss, me pacho Appiah 2013 budget statement. I don't need you. You best see baby watching na me ya do my ginem this week the abane there na abakede ya debeko. Me pacho for 2013 budget statement, you know. Fabre me. Mr. OP. NDC for. The most shameless people you can ever find when it comes to governance. NDC for. Where's my information? Go here. Good. 2013. Mo. 2013 budget statement. This was NDC. Mamon, yes, sir. Mamon, yes, sir. Mamon, yes, sir. And one, no. Be, Fiyanko. Me pacho, the first place I me person Oma Yeshe. This is 2016. Sorry, 2013. Yamfa introduction and start no be who the normal person Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that this August House approves the financial policy of government for the year ending 31st December 2013. Mr. Speaker, my presence in the House today is to present to you for the first time in my capacity as Minister for Finance and on the authority of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the recently elected President of the Republic of Ghana, the full year budget statement and economic policy for 2013. This is in accordance with Article 179 of the 1992 Constitution. Mr. Speaker, this presentation is an abridged version of the 2013 budget statement. I would like to request the Hansard Department to capture the entire budget statement and economic policy. In October 2012, my predecessor, Honorable Kwabena Dufour, appeared before this August House to lay the expenditure in advance of the appropriation for the first quarter of 2013. This was in accordance with Article 180 of the 1992 Constitution. Those estimates were also the first allocation of resources to ministries, departments, and agencies to be presented on behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. This was shortly after he sworn in to complete the term of our beloved late President, His Excellency Professor John Atta Mills. The approval of those estimates by the House has made it possible for the government to continue uninterrupted. Mr. Speaker, from January 2009 to December 2012, the NDC government implemented contingent or cogent policies and programs and pursued activities that were based on the strategic goals of the Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda policy document, which was approved by this August House. As stated by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in the nation's address, the vision and commitment of government over the medium term is to build a prosperous and equitable society in pursuance of the common cherished goal of advancing the better Ghana agenda. Mate. Enti wakain fe. Oko 11 Fako 10. 10 no say, Mr. Speaker, the journey to attain macroeconomic stability over the past 4 years has not been smooth. Ghana near and not the woodie budget where I would say NDC for the year papa. A year papa, I want to know what kind ye and one cassa 10 were admitted and no admitted or say, Mr. Speaker, the journey to attain macroeconomic stability over the past 4 years has not been smooth because we are still vulnerable to several external and domestic shocks. 2013, Mr. Mahama, your president, no, ye reading the nations at the budget, no, or G2 Muse. One kasa NDC for G2 Muse. One more economy, no, na papa. Now, for the past 4 years, I won't be a no, Niama enko ye emma abino. And Yamina Metroye, this is NDC. This writing is NDC, it is not me. They are admitting, say, because we are still vulnerable to several external and domestic shocks. These require decisive and immediate correction at all times. During the first half of 2012, the city came under speculative attack, and despite an election year, the Bank of Ghana, yanko. Where NDC for? Ghana and the Ministry of Finance implemented measures to stabilize the foreign exchange and reserve situation. Now, tier 11. The correction of economic threat is an obligation that we cannot compromise. We need to work harder than ever to consolidate the economic fundamentals that have been built over the years. With the consolidation of these fundamentals, the transition from a lower middle-income country to a middle-income country will be easier. The Bank of Ghana and the Ministry of Finance will continue to install early warning mechanisms and programs to carefully identify and manage all sources and fiscal monitoring. Yante Bronfo, they are not NDC for can say Eya 4 years ni atamiris bedi ade a abeto Mr. Mahama no. Niama enko so ye ma omo. Enya me na America. Nti eya moa se ne Mr. Mahama betumi atwa ne ho abeka kire ye se na ban mu na niama mu ye. One kasa wo budget statement are admitted to Ghana for any obia say what time no na niama mu odin. This is your own budget statement. Your own budget statement. And you be there. Your own budget statement and your day came. 2021. Yabema mwetu. Yabema mwetu 2022 kono. Afetie. 12. Mr. Speaker, in fulfillment of government promise of improving the conditions of service and productivity in the public service, the NDC government undertook to implement the single spine salary structure. Mokai. Single spine salary structure. Eko we a trainer teacher for 3 years. Yes, you bet you am 3 months. Mokai. Mokai a bread teacher for teacher ni a wono na chire doctor ade. Teacher ni ono na mo obi ehu ade no. What 3 years? NDC for say make you 3 months. Single spine. No. You the big one, no kind. Person will go into the nitty gritty, no. Okay, 23. I feel go 23. Fiscal deficit. Go 23. Fiscal deficit. Go 23. We are using their own budget statement to open Ghanaian for any say. And this for your truffle in their book, they are claiming say omuvu. Omuba bonte by a campaign, I say ya better managers in the economy, my so. Any issue no. Mr. Speaker, we are resolved to tackling the main fiscal challenge in which is the budget deficit. NDC 4G2 mu say budget deficit no a problem maum one kasa G2 mu per line 23 of their budget statement 2013. Or say shortfalls in corporate income taxes, notably from the petroleum sector. Shortfall in grant from our development partners. Implementation of single spine salary structure. Higher interest cost. Utility and fuel subsidies. Higher spending on goods and services, which is already constrained by other expenditures. Koso. Mr. Speaker, as Obi Akodi Bone, now fed the other case. This is what their budget was about. They ran the country down to the point where they wrote a budget as an apology letter. Where they are ye but mama ye kwanya ye be ye say we so na esan kenya say ye nya say. That is the budget statement they came to write for us. As part of the corrective measures to be undertaken, the NPA announced an adjustment in petroleum prices to a reasonable level that is still below the full cost. Government will take seriously the suggestion to implement a periodic upward or downward adjustment to avoid severe disruptions to public and private sector outputs and financial planning. You and only in free or Code 29. Now Ghana's position globally. Yanko. Mr. Speaker, following 4 years, still, even here, they still admit, say, 2013, no, nanyama mueding. Mr. Mahama, your president, no, nanyama mueding, or no ankasa budget statement, making, and Appiah. Mr. Speaker, following 4 years of weak and uneven recovery from the global financial crisis, the global economy remains susceptible to another economic downturn stemming from the lingering Eurozone crisis, the challenges in dealing with the U.S. fiscal crisis, and low output growth in Japan. These challenges, notwithstanding, the International Monetary Fund World Economic Outlook for January 2023 indicates a modestly improved global economy environment during the third quarter of 2012. We know much more could read it. Now, me patron Famico 40. Famico 40. Commodity prices. Commodity prices. Mama Yankwe. Mr. Speaker, demand for gold and cocoa remained relatively strong amid the economic turmoil in Asia, Europe, and North America. Gold price averaged $1,810 in 2012 and is expected to average about $2,000 during 2013. Similarly, cocoa prices averaged $2,375 per metric ton in 2012, and demand for cocoa beans during 2013 is expected to remain strong. Implications of the global economic outlook on Ghana's economy. Mr. Speaker, the problems facing the global economy are multiple and interconnected. The most pressing challenges pertain to the continued unemployment crisis. Unemployment now and that face the country for the budget Juma Mr. Mahama, one budget say unemployment crisis a problem and the seemingly declining prospect for economic growth, especially in developed economies, as an unemployed remains highly and an income stagnates. The recovery will stall in the short run because of the lack of aggregate demand. A weakened aggregate demand in the advanced economies would adversely impact on external demand as well as terms of trade of commodity exporters such as Ghana, which depend primarily on favorable terms for commodity exports. Okay. About the commodity prices, so NDC former who said they were struggling. Every indication shows why they went to the IMF. All indications shows macroeconomic development in West Africa. There be Ghana's performance in the also Mr. Speaker, Ghana's performance in both the primary and secondary convergence criteria deteriorated again 43. Or say, Mr. Speaker, Ghana's performance in the primary and secondary convergence criteria deteriorated in the first half of 2012 as a result of the economic challenges in the country went through in the first half of the year and the subsequent losses in the value of the local currency against the currencies of our major trading partners. Consequently, Ghana was able to satisfy one primary criterion as against 4 obtained in June and December 2011. One secondary criterion was achieved during the same period. In respect of the primary convergence criteria, Ghana achieved a single-digit inflation criterion, but missed the target on external reserves in months of import cover, fiscal deficit, excluding grand GDP ratio, and central bank financing of fiscal deficit. Now, Yankwaha. The person with the tables, neighbor. I want to find the tables. Okay. Go to 61, real sector. Go 61. Me patron mon share why? Mon share minim say yes, you are there, but mon share brofuna dos, but mon share. Okay, this is their own statement too. Mr. Speaker, provisional GDP estimate released by the Ghana Statistical Service in September 2012 indicates that in real terms, the economy expanded by 7.1%. This compares with the growth target of 9.4% in 2012 and the actual outturn of 14.4% in 2011. As shown in the figures 1, it is anticipated that the economy would achieve a growth rate of between 8.5% and 9% at the end of 2012. When the final GDP estimates are updated by end of April 2013. I think also. Let's show Ghana for NDC for tra almost did. Share konomushe graph no 2012 yeah. And one away no. Me part small 2011 14.4% GDP growth. 14.4% GDP growth. 2012. 7.1. I feel constrained. Let's expose them and go our way. Yo, agricultural sector, Mr. Speaker. Agricultural sector recorded a growth rate of 2.6% against a target of 4.8% in 2012 and an actual outturn of 0.8%. 2011, 0.8%. Your target, your NDC for this year, and you say target in about 4.8%. 4.8, you know. One way to me and you. NDC for every abendi and so on. I say, one more year's budget statement, we know. Not the Omoka so Mubeyano. One way to me and yet at so from 4.8 up at 2.6%. A your more budget. This is NDC's own budget. Crops 2011, 3.7%. Their target was to reach 5%. They reached 5%. O/W cocoa, okay, 14% or 0 with W cocoa, fine. 14%. Target was 4.3%. Echo we actually no. Not the omunya 3.0%. Still, lose. Livestock 5.1. Target was 4.5. About 5.5. Forestry and logging, it was at negative 14%. Target, let's say, prepare for negative, about positive 5%. Free hono, now negative 14, another negative 4, another negative 18%. Fishing 3.7%. They were looking at 3.0%. Economia 2.3%. It is a fact. They don't show them this. They don't show you guys this. Afeko enimubio. Nako industrial sector. Me pata ban industrial sector. Say your industry see grow. Mo kai say your papa NDC no mo ye grow for because so your factories 1,000. Mo me atwem say ye no kre. Industry sector growth. Industry 41.1 2011. Target yomuka so mubenya in 2012 15.8%. Afine ba na wie ye no. One more 10%. 15 so a woman no 7.0%. Mining and quarry 206.5. Target yomuka so mubenya from mining was 31.9%. Every year children no manya 5.0%. Crude oil, $2,23. Their target was 32.6. One we no you call negative 32.6 no. Ya teso call negative 5.0%. Electricity negative 0.8, sorry. Target was 10%. Yet about 12.0%. Water and sewage 2.9. Their target was 4.0. Ebe chire no normally about 0.0%. Construction, yes, 20% 2011. Their target was at least keep it at 14%. Eko we chire no omo ntumi amanage no matter so they call 11.8%. Now, Kosro, I hope that somebody is taking note to Namonge Tienekwa. Last one, I'm a debate close to ne. Last one, I'm a debate win there because what China say, Beba, Nea Betuaso. Last one, I'm a debate win there. Simple. Now, the Amede Bay and the Amede Bay. I'm waiting for the freedom fighters people to also bring their own. Service sector growth percent. Trade repair of vehicles, household goods, 2011, 17.9%. The target was 7.0. Ekowi actually no more than 4.1. Hotels and restaurants, 3.6. Their target was 10.0. Eco we train at 13.6. Transport and storage 3.3. Target was 5.5. Eco we train now by 11.4. Information on communication 17.4. Sorry, 17.0%. Their target was 10. They were able to get 12.1%. Financial intermediation 1.0%. Target 12%. They were able to get 11.4%. Business, real estate, and other service activities 14%. Target 10%. Out 13.5%. Public administration and defense 7.4. Their target was 8. Ecowi 2.9. Education 3.8. My target was 8.0. Ecowi now 5.6. Health and social work 5.0 2011. Target 9.0. Ecowi 6 2.3. Other community, social, and personal services activities 13. Target was 9.6. Ecowi 6.7%. And this is only 2013 budget. This is their 2013 budget. So in conclusion, and I'm my question na me bisa ne say, Appiah or no na benso ne budget oba parliament be pa chew my excuses other taxes bebre baye ne target your car so obenya ni na wanya etete so edi bikuko negative ni na eye then na the same government ebegina ho e attack a government one no the tax ba ko pa ba government tax your de ba ye no kra no the reason to the aba say Ghana babunu su so mo pa adwuma. Now we face the country freedom fighter opese wunya adwuma yet the policy tax be ba ebema wo babunu na adwuma ye na wo ka kire me say ompe eno nya papa na is either wadwene na nya adwuma nyansa na wunni ana bra ena ompe se obebo, and it's as simple as that. Me de mubesia onyame ya adoma ochina ye pon asori a ye bese abe den ye bese abeto aso kama na bibia ato baby a say that there are more things from how you call central government and operations and one ni na wa ye be kuko ni na, so that you the Ghana person who is watching, I told you say yeah dive in, we will come and expose them. How do your own budget statement tells you say you are performing abysmal during your time? You turn around, forget about your abysmal performance to come and blame a government that is actually working and getting Ghanaians out there to get jobs and to get work, making Ghanaians entrepreneurs. What informs your decision? What informs your informations? Charlie, yeah, the money now say, "Mom, to me join here." And I meant to me, I'm shout out because phone you cram and your papa, me who is here or who is not here. Into what we have the leader to be my who Clement Sapon, and I say Joyce Coleman, Rosemary Bedu, Bedu, sorry, Evelyn Edu, I see Deborah, Alice, Bridget Quays, and hello, mommy. My church, I'm in a mom wine in Abaganzi. Frida F1 Menta Usumechiao Nanoti, 2 girls, 2 boys dad. Drew Juliana Mensa. Oh, Juliana Mansa. Okay, sorry. Asuna Baya Mensa. Olivia Eshen. Keki Kaswa. Tina Barbara. George Mensa. Kim Batista. Kim, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. And then I'm showing you YouTube in the Asidaka said the Emma and there's Saturday. You send your baby Gua and send for Foko. You may have done China. Your best sign Asia. They did the second part of using their own manifesto or using their own budget to expose them. Bring you another edition of that. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate it. Asoboni, you see, and the Bonnie, you fra, and the Bonnie, you cartoon. I remember when we were busy now by Nochna, you share successfully. With the money now, say bye bye.
On the energy sector judgment that recently came, some of the PPA agreements that was signed under the NDC, government is supposed to pay between 18 to 20 cents per kilowatt of power. Now, the average in our sub-region is about 9 to 11 cents. So that is very huge in terms of cost of power that was procured under the NDC. So when we came, we needed to renegotiate the price with the providers, and they wouldn't agree to the offer that government of Ghana was giving them. So we had to terminate the contract. If we allowed the previous contract to persist, Ghana was going to lose about $2 billion within the period that the contract was supposed to run. So even though in the end we lost about $170 million, if you compare to the total cost of allowing the contract to run, it was better for Ghana to terminate the contract and pay off this judgment debt than to go ahead and pay over $2 billion over the period of the contract. So a number of take or pay contracts have been negotiated, and we are working to resolve all these costs that have come onto the nation through the previous bad negotiations.
So in a nutshell, the previous government, the NDC, signed contracts, although they are not in power, signed contracts that binds us and cost us so much even today and years to come.
Yes, and years to come.
And the government had to renegotiate. So we have been saved millions and millions of dollars because of the renegotiation.
Yes, we have saved, in fact, billions of dollars because of these negotiations. And as we speak, even in this year, we are renegotiating about 4 of these IPPs, and we believe that is going to cost government of Ghana about $1 billion to be able to settle off and terminate all those agreements. But that $1 billion we're supposed to pay is to save Ghana about $10 billion if we allow the process to run in the long term. So unfortunately, the previous government left all these bad contracts on the country, and we can't help it but to renegotiate and terminate some of them. It's really difficult to predict the motivation behind some of these contracts that the NDC previous government signed, because and sometimes when we hear them, they said, oh, even if we produce beyond our capacity, we could sell to our neighbors. Our neighbors are buying at 9 cents and 10 cents, and you go and sign a PPA agreement at 18 cents and 20 cents. How are you going to sell to somebody who is buying at 11 cents or 9 cents? So clearly, we don't really get the motivation for all these things, except to say they said they were in doomsday and they were in desperate times. They only hid behind doomsday to create more liabilities for our country, and we are still grappling with it.
Me do a chia, me send a basic for. Alvo. Hey, I just go. Oba, Chemijaro Hawaii. Chemijaro Nameba. Hey, let me watch a papa. Yeah. Allez, alors on y a bon. Je vois dire, on va faire un copie. On dit rien mal ou il est. Chef. Na exercise. Asem yaba. I guess I'm sorry. Hey, yes, sorry. And then that I can't. And for so he who could be on once. Oh, if I just solid. Me say solid quoi. Nothing what me say solid quoi. Me na me woman sana me na solid quoi. Ana me ka sana Indian quoi.
Adibu ho ma men kan kire wo be say twa ho be ka say me na mama ni nyina.
May you. Ah. I now call left sir.
Just la projet just na.
Da go ma de.
Ani aje ama me.
Me se ko. Me hu wo. Akonwa hu asem beto ope. Uni di ufie da. Da biala obeba bia no. Na me fie na oba be didi. Ade. Ye wo ye didi. Me ba no. Ah. Obaya. Baba fa kwana ko yi nam ni bi fesuom na kina anopa ye dia
Kane yes obey pesrade nam. Ene de be me pesrade nam. Nam de wo wi na according to umi a wa me na.
Wait, damn near to. Wait, damn near to. Hey, no, Cassantia. Also, Cassantia. No, Cassantia. Wait, me family banana. Me pata was here, but Sana Metro. Sana Metro. Why, me pacho damn near to any sort of you by force. Oh, banana, somebody, me persuade me banana. You're proud come from about our fear. One of my cry. Wow. Bunny. Baba Casampani. Was Yabani a chin dame. Was Yama. Papa Benjamin San. When I saw the money, sorry. We are Passia. We are foolish. When you are foolish, I said, Baba, oh, Baba, was sister back when we oh, sorry, I was open our boat idea. Oh, sorry, I was open our boat idea. Remember, you does it. But we are dancing now. Oh, we have to tell him. Oh, Bruce, oh, Cassia, Miss Wadia, Bruce, and more quiet. Oh, what is in a bomb of one we have what somebody. Oh, yes, look. I tell you, what it's your somebody. Oh, who won't need no situation? Hey, I didn't have a minute to say. Oh, no, he did our furniture. Yeah, Baba, Mr. Hey, yo, what's here, Papa? Let me catch you up. What's missing here? Hey, put your problem.
Boss. The only boss with one is Boss Buddha.
It's been a long time. Where have you been?
Oh, I've not been in Ghana that much. You know, it's London, Accra, Kaswa, like Accra, Dubai. You know, that kind of thing. Is the element traffic? Yeah, my news I was coming. Hey, Harry Blue. What you done?
Calibos, I was going inside.
Oh, wait. Don't go. Hey, I don't make us be wrong. Boy. Anyway, I've moved to settle in Ghana. You know, whom ya check? Yeah, no fault. I'll call Landy and go beneath. I'll be going to Landy a lot. And I want to settle down. Oh, many are bread. CCS come. My bank account where you put I want to meet your family. I want to tell them I want to settle down with you. Yeah, sure. Yes.
Okay. I was going inside. The family is in. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, sure. Come on, baby.
Felix, are you sure you want to meet my family?
Of course. Baby pa.
Okay. Bro Mike, meet.
Hey. What do you want to do? What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
I say no beya. Ubenya madodo na edi wo mo. Enti wo ya wo say di madodo sen.
O si 200.
E mama akoma ku 200. Enti wo ye du say unya madodo sen.
Nya 70.
170. Na say mani ya omo hwe banim. Ansa na o ma twa ma.
Se omo hwe banim bai. Akoye se bibi na hante wo mo.
Da wa wo hwe asesi a to ye be manum nyamfo ana.
Manim ni de sa na tie.
Nana we na double fret se kokwa haban na me de me sumi hu awiye asia na wa na bana awiye yan amiri na so o mi sumi hu asia na wa na bana dimini asia na wa amira mi si so no atia brai na me hu ofepa I'm a person to begin to work. It's a moji ramen about quiet. Many months or so, that is every ring. No me coco, mini at the same moron. Because near this a city home. Manantuane Kuramin.